Tasty Tuesday, loves. Welcome to a taste of Lavina, Poetic, Empress, coming at you with a taste of Kellz Jokenword. How are you guys doing this evening? Hello, Brian. How are you? Hello, yes, me threes. I'm hoping and praying. Let me put my glasses on. How are you guys doing today? Well, guess what, guys? I have some good news. My new book. It's actually available now on Amazon. Oh, Brian, thank you so much for all your kind words. And yes, see, I'm going to just go, yes, me threes. Yes, I need to. Can you inbox me and pronounce how you say your name on here? Because I don't want to mess up anyone's names. But thank you for all the love. And thank you guys for the support. I really appreciate it. But, okay. Well, you know the 3 books are on Amazon. Deepest Thoughts by Lavina, Expressions by Lavina, and My Dirty Little Secret. Well, now Emotional by Lavina is available on Amazon. The Rebellious Pen, thank you for joining. How are you doing this evening? You guys, okay, Yesina. Yesina, I like that. Okay, Yesina. Reminds me of Lavina. You got that flavor and that fire, I see. So, you guys, we are just waiting. Our guest this evening asked me to give him 5 to 7 minutes. So, he should be coming in here shortly. Let me prepare and send him an invite so when he's available, he can. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. And get in the building. But now listen, you guys, it's Tasty Tuesday. You have any tasty treats for me today? Would one of you guys want to come? Hello, lyrically gifted brother. How are you doing this evening? Thank you for joining. So, okay, wait a minute. Let me see who this is. Okay, lyrically gifted brother, if I bring you in, it's just going to be for a few seconds because I'm just waiting for Jokenword to come in. Is that cool with you? Because if so, I'll bring you in for a few minutes. Just waiting for him to respond. What did he say? Okay. So let's okay, let me see if he'll come in the building. You can wait. Okay. Yes, because you're. Oh, wait a minute. Hello. How are you doing this evening?
Hey, I didn't know, but I'm saying I can wait. I didn't know.
Yes, because you're going to have your time on the show. It's just for you. But I don't mind. I'm glad you came in for a few minutes because he's running late. So,
You ain't finna use me. No, 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 no. No, I'm about to go. I'm
you about to
gone.
go.
Yeah.
Kiana Pearl, thank you for joining. Stop showing off, gifted brother.
Nope, 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 nope. I'm about to go. You ain't finna use me for my time. No.
I can't wait to get you on the show also.
How you been, Queen? How you doing? How you been?
I'm tired.
Tired? How was your day?
My day was great. I just kind of did some relaxing and some things I needed to do and get done.
That's the best. Look,
I'm
that's
gonna
the
tell you
best
why I'm
days.
really tired because I went
Okay.
skating yesterday. I went roller skating. I love roller
You been what?
roller
Skating?
skating. Yes, I did.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Yes, I did.
I'm scared of skates.
Are
I'm
you?
scared of skates.
Why?
Heck yeah. If I fall and bruise anything, it's gonna take me 4 weeks to heal. 5 at the minimum. No, you're not gonna. I'm not bruising nothing. What's up, Sirocco? I'm not bruising anything. I'm not falling.
You know,
Look, it takes me 30 minutes to get out the bed. I gotta sit on side the bed for 20 minutes before I even get up.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, I'm old. That
How
check
old
engine
are
light, come
you?
on. Look, I have a 21-year-old. So I'm old.
You
And
not
yeah.
old.
Who? Anything over 30, I'm old. My knees don't work no more. My back cracks if I turn the wrong way. I gotta move my head kind of slow because all my neck gonna start hurting. I'm old.
You know what? You are gonna stop it.
I'm just saying.
The 20-year-olds that have kept you young, so stop it.
The 20-year-olds require too much time. Let's say that time. I'm old.
Do. Yes, they do. Because people lied. People lied and said, "Oh, once they get grown, they out of your hair." No, they need your tail more than ever.
Exactly. Exactly. And the only time they call is when they want money. That's the only time they call. The only time they call. My daughters, look, my oldest kids don't call me no other time. But when I see their name pop up, I just look for my bank account. I check my account. I just check it.
You said you're not even checking it, huh?
I'm not, because I know what they want.
Money.
You know, so it's money.
Look,
they don't say, "Hey, Dad."
Look, tell them the roles have switched. They need to give you money.
Yeah, give me some money.
Sirocco said he can't even run full court anymore.
Man, look here. Look here, we can't. It's bad. You know, you're not finna get me on a basketball court so one of them young Thundercats can embarrass me. Have me on World Star and YouTube. I'm falling down. Yeah, one of them young little dudes, man. They throwing a ball between my legs and making me trip over my ankles. Nope, it ain't happening. We're not finna do that. You're not finna have me on World Star. People laughing at me. Look how you embarrassed Onk.
Oh, say.
Because we Onk now. When you get old, them young cats start calling you Onk and OG. Like, chill out, man.
Exactly. You like, I'm not that old dude. Come on now.
OG.
What
but
OG stand for?
Original gangster.
Oh. So now everybody a gangster.
Original, yeah. Now I'm a gangster. Old grandpa.
That's what it really means. They try
exactly. They try to be nice to us and say OG original gangster, but they really mean old grandpa.
Old grandpa.
We're not falling for that. We're not falling for it. But look at it. So where he at? Because he can't keep a young lady waiting. He better get up in here. God dog it.
Listen.
You don't play that.
Let me say him another request.
Shucks. You got another one? Is he here?
No, he's not here yet. Okay, wait.
I'm trying.
I just sent him another request. So
exactly. He better look. He messing up on the first day of Women's History Month. He better get his butt up in here.
Listen,
the first day.
I brought a brother up in here. The truth, the poet. Thank you for joining, sweetie. Hopefully he'll get his tail in here. Well, would you like to share something with the audience?
Oh, you ain't gonna use me now? No.
Let me use you just
I ain't giving you nothing.
Just a little.
No, I ain't giving you nothing. Not a doggone thing, nothing.
You said not a thing. Hello, Kamal Speaks. Thank you for joining, sweetie.
Yeah, somebody better come in here and give a look.
Kamal,
okay, what you want right there?
Kamal, would you?
Okay.
Will you come on the screen and give us a poem, please? He's been able to join, it said. Oh my God.
Wow.
Why is that?
Oh.
Why?
Sometimes, like, I don't. Look, I'm finna. I don't know. It just happens. I don't know because it happens to me sometimes.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
okay. What you want, right quick?
You can give me a poem. You can give me a love poem,
Oh.
whatever you want to give.
Okay, okay. Right quick, and then I'm gone
Okay.
because this wasn't scheduled.
Your schedule is coming up now. You have a date. So,
Okay. If being beautiful was a crime against you, the prosecution would have a case. Only God could have sculptured a more perfect body and face.
mm,
If life was based on looks, you would outlive time.
mm.
You make any man love a woman, and a psychiatrist lose their mind. Now that's it. 'Cause I saw him in here. I'm gone. That's it.
Wait,
I'm out of here.
wait.
Bye.
Thank you.
All right, love. I'll
I'll
see you
talk to
later.
you. And we have our date coming up. So you guys look for Jokenword. I mean, lyrically gifted brother.
Bye, love.
Thank you. Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, he is here.
Hey,
Hello, hello, hello. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a taste of Lavina, Poetic, Empress, coming at you with a taste of Kellz. Jokenword.
hey,
Good evening.
how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you tonight?
Oh, I'm alive, 6 feet up, not down. We good. I can't complain. You
That's
know,
what's up. That's what's
huge
up.
shout out to lyrically gifted brother, man. That's what one of my favorite poets, man. He also does what I do to an extent with the funny poetry. So, huge shout out to him.
Yes. Yes, I know. Thank you again, lyrically gifted brother, for stepping in. Yes, you guys, you men, lyrically gifted brother, Kamal speaks. They come through for me when a guest is running late. So I'm really
Yeah,
thankful, that they look out for me.
yeah,
It's really nice.
so people.
Yes, yes, yes. Now, you want to say hello to some people in the audience before we get started?
Um, I think as I see people come in, I'll say hi. None of my people. Let me see who's all on here.
Did you send
Um,
out some shares? Did you share the video?
I can. Um, yeah, I can send them right now.
Lyrically gifted brother, where did you? He said he made it.
No, he said I made it.
Oh Lord, I made it. Word. He's funny.
Yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So I've sent out some invites. Hopefully
Okay.
people will tag in.
Well, we
But
can get started.
I do feel like I'm a firm believer that the people that are supposed to be here will be here
Hmm.
regardless. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. I totally agree. I totally agree.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Kellz.
LGB, actually, if you could hold on while he's in here, playing around, if you could make it out to San Diego, man, talk to me because I do have a gig that I think you'd be dope for. So San Diego.
Ooh. Lyrically gifted brother, did you hear that? You need to get with him, get in his inbox tonight. As a matter of fact, get off my show, go get in his inbox and come back.
No, I mean, well, I can reach out to him too. You know.
That's good. That's what's up. I
But
like
how are
that.
you doing? How are you doing
I'm
today?
doing good.
There you
I'm
go.
doing good. I was telling him I'm tired because I went roller skating yesterday. Oh my goodness, I had a ball. So it kind of wore me out because I need to get, uh, well,
Reacclimated. Nah, I did it, what, 3 months ago or so?
did you?
For the
Three
first time in
months?
a long time, yeah. I was like, oh, I gotta get back.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite. Skating and walking. Oh, I'm on it. I'm
You
there.
in there. I got you.
Yeah, I like that. Ladies and gentlemen, Kellz Burksdale is a stand-up comedian and spoken word poet from Burlington, New Jersey.
Mhm.
What sets Kellz apart is his ability to mix two passions, comedy and spoken word, creating Jokenword. Which passion came first, comedy or spoken word? And when did you know it was definitely what you wanted to do?
Okay. So I wrote rhymes first. So I wrote like I was on MySpace text battling, like trying to rap at like 14. And I
Mm-hmm.
stopped doing it when I went to college because I just didn't have time to do it no more. So like 14 and 18, I was writing rhymes. And then in college, I found out that I was funny. I was like, oh, I didn't even know, I was funny because we used to do skits.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and in every skit, they're like, oh, like the campus is like, yo, Kellz is hilarious. Kellz is, and I'm like, I never knew. So then I started to finally dip my toes in stand up at 22. It's about 4 years after that. The I tell people when I started doing poetry, it came from one show, not MySpace. I know, sadly, it was MySpace, but yeah, I was on the show. I was on the show. I was doing comedy, and there was a room full of poets, and it was like an open mic, and poet after poet, and then me. I'm 2 months into stand up, and I'm terrible. I'll be honest. So the show's not going well, and I see the poets walking out one by one by one, and it's just me, my mom, and my two little cousins in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Even the host left. I was like, "Dang, man, I was like, I used to write bars. I could do what they do." And
Right.
yeah, then I started writing poetry, and then um, how Joking Word came from that was I wrote a poem that I was just trying to warm up to write another poem. So like how poets like throw out an idea and boom. And my mentor at the time, he was like, "Hey, that's a funny poem. You need to memorize that." And I'm like, "Really?" And then Joking Word came up.
That's what's up. That's what's
Mhm.
up. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's that's that what, like you said, makes you unique, fusing
Mhm.
that together and whatnot. Um, Summer Rose, thank you, sweetie, for joining. And she said, not on my space.
I know. I'm sorry. It was like because I didn't like my voice. I didn't hit puberty like yet. So
Mhm.
I'm over here, and I'm from the suburbs, like Burlington. Like we didn't have to use guns and
Mhm.
stuff. And I thought like that's what you had to do if you want to be a rapper. It was like a little bit before Lupe Fiasco and like people that was like cool. And so I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna type these bars out.
Mhm.
And, yeah,
And the deal is, rap is poetry.
it is. Mm-hmm.
All of it. Song, sing the songs that singers sing. All of it is poetry. It's just in a different form. They just added some music to it. You
That's it.
know, take it in a different
Direction
direction.
and cadence and stuff. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, so that's what's up. I've heard comedians say um, that they see things differently. That it's like having a third eye. Do you see things differently, or?
Um, to simplify that, yeah, but like as a comedian, we don't look for something that's funny. We just see something and we ask why. So, um, like a joke that I have is about like buying condoms, right? And like I went into a grocery store and they had a locked condom cabinet, which is like, why would you do that? And then the funny thing about it is the store that it's in is called Safeway. So it's like, yeah, so like we see these things like pile up and we're like, that's kind of funny, that's kind of funny. And
Mm-hmm.
then the situation was like, I'm going around asking people who has the keys, and it's like that's really embarrassing. And then the funny thing was it was an Asian lady, but in the joke it's an Asian man that has the keys, just because you can see where it's going and then there's a twist in it. So yeah. Um, but
Okay, wait.
yeah,
You
like
want to tell us all that and not give us the joke?
no, because all right, so when you explain a joke, it's not funny. It's not the same. But if I give you the premise of it, you're like, okay. But I have a comedy album with it on it, so you can listen to it. Plug.
That's
Yeah.
That's what's up.
But yeah,
Okay.
we see things. It's not that we see things differently. We just see things and we're like, oh, why is that like that? Or like poets do it, but they look for a punchline in a different way.
Okay. Okay. Got you. Got you. Well, please, will you give us a taste of Jokenword?
Sure, I'll do the poem that I referenced the first one that started the whole comedy poetry writing. Um, this one goes out to anybody that's ever been in a bad relationship. So if you've ever been in a bad relationship, just drop an emoji or something so I can see it. So I know, like, yo, I'm not the only person that's ever been through a bad situation. I'll wait 3 seconds. All right, nobody's been in a bad relationship. It's just me. That's cool. All right, so this poem is called Fast Food. Yeah, so it's about being in a bad relationship. I don't know why I took that long pause, but poets do it, so I wanted to do it myself. Here we go. My love. And when poets start with my love, it's always a serious poem. So here we go. This is serious and near dear to my heart. My love keeps on cultivating. My heart keeps on palpitating. This feeling, it was an affliction. How contradicting. I called it love, but she called it an addiction. Send me this woman that won't leave me empty and will make other women envy. My grandmother was the first to tempt me with this girl. Her name was Wendy's. And Wendy, she left me plenty full. I loved her because she was so friendly. She was too friendly. She made me beef with too many. Her ex-man was her best friend. They were official since B-Day. His initials were BK. I thought of murdering this nigga they called the Burger King. But But he was a hot-headed whopper. You might have heard of him. The nerve of him. Don't you know he's second in command and he doesn't stand a chance to my girl's biggest fan? She loves that brother, man. On the block, he's a Big Mac. Most of y'all can dig that. In fact, y'all might see that greasy brother on the corner. He's there 24/7 like a 7-Eleven treating her to dollar meals. How's it feel to not know your own worth? Hold on. Let me answer my phone first. Maybe not. Maybe I should cover my own dirt. Good thing she didn't do her homework. Otherwise, she hired an army to harm me, carve me for creeping with her little sister Arby. But Arby, she wants to be all mine. But she's just a small fry. She don't got no buns. And Lavina, that's no fun. But I proceeded to pass on through to that White Castle. She's been kind of patient. I just know it's going to lead to this conversation where she says, you going to want me one day. Hurry up and accept it. Well, maybe if you kept your legs closed like Chick-fil-A on Sundays.
Ooh.
Maybe I'd respect it. Constantly rejected. But yo, let me tell you about the next chick. What was y'all expecting? I hop all on her like breakfast. She made me feel like a manly man. I call her Auntie Anne because she was a cougar. Her flexibility was super. She had a couple Whopper Juniors, which brings me back to that BK loser turn up. My girl was like fast food. Gave it up to anyone that drive through. We ended our relationship over hate. Now my heart feels overweight. It's clogged like my arteries. How could I let you depart from me? My ecstasy. She was my ice to my cup. I was just waiting for her measures. She was the spice to my herb, like the chicken at Popeyes, lettuce, beef. I put some bread on his head to raise my blood pressure, but she KFC'd me. Bro, what that mean? She left me for a chick, and that's not fly. Should I leave her in the past too? Or should I keep eating this fast food?
Oh my goodness, I love it. Yes, that is Jokenword.
Appreciate y'all. Yeah, so that was like I literally wrote that as like a practice, and like everybody's like, "Yo, you gotta memorize that." I'm like, "Really? All right, I guess so."
Yes. Yes,
Yeah,
that was hot.
appreciate it. Thank y'all. Thank you. The truth.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Um, besides making people laugh, What else would you like to accomplish with Jokenword?
Yeah, so Jokenword is like, I really want people to have awareness for poetry outside of just like the traditional poet or slam poet. You know, like there's a lot of people like when I used to do a lot of poetry shows, it'd be like, oh, this guy's a comedian that's gonna do poetry, and it's always like a bad connotation. It's like when it comes to, poetry rooms, like you hear depression, you hear Black history, or you hear religion, and it's just like those three are the acceptable topics, and if you go outside of that, we're not really feeling that. So I want on a global scale for people to understand like poetry is expression.
Yes, yes. It is. So I definitely get that because I'm glad that people, like you said, speak on mental health and Black
Cool.
history, but the world is so much, larger, so much bigger. It's bigger than that. So,
Yeah. And then like another passion that I have is I love seeing two people that wouldn't know each other meet each other and then something coming from that.
oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, so I feel like with comedy and poetry, like comedians and poets don't link a lot. That's just one element of it. Like even before performing, like that was something I like to do. I like to throw parties and invite people that I knew from North Jersey and South Jersey. So it was just, I don't know, I like that networking, that human interaction where people, get together and we do happy poems. I have a poem about that, but we'll get to that in a little bit. But yeah, no, like I love seeing people that wouldn't have met each other, but I was able to do that link. That's just my thing.
Uh-oh. Actually, it's excellent that you do that because some people won't come out their box
Hmm.
or their 8 mile radius or 4 mile radius. You know what I'm saying? And what they don't know is that when you go meet other people from different places, your world becomes so much better.
Your
You
box
know?
becomes bigger. Yeah, you're right.
Yes. So I like that. That's what's up.
Appreciate
I
that.
love that people like the one thing people I hope they get and understand is that this is purpose. You
Mhm.
understand what I'm saying? We all have a role to play basically in uniting one another.
Yeah, for good reasons too. Not like, yeah,
Yes.
there's enough hatred
Because
out there. Hate spreads faster than
exactly,
love.
exactly.
So,
Because I'm like, comedians, who don't want to laugh? I'm like, y'all, you
mhm.
two, my night is like totally great.
There we go.
It's,
I appreciate that. Yeah.
and then, poets, I'm like, who wouldn't want to meet you? I'm like, come on. We um, give the world our passion, our emotions, our anger, our truth, our, you know what I'm saying? Our love. We just pour ourselves out all over the place, you
Hmm.
know? Who doesn't want that? Because somebody somewhere is like you said, going through or went
They could
through
feel
or,
it. Yeah.
you know?
Another thing I like to say is vulnerability is an ability. Like a lot of people are
Yes.
afraid to be vulnerable, and it's tough to be.
I like that vulnerability to the ability.
It is
Yes.
an ability. Yeah, it really is. Like not everybody can express their emotions and things of that nature. I
Mm-hmm.
can't as well as next poets. That's why I make it funny because I'm like, oh well, that's how I can express what I've gone through. So
Yes. But it comes off, it works because that poem was fly. And we're going to get to another poem in just a second because it's that time in the show where I ask 3 questions pertaining to my 3 books. I want one of your deepest thoughts, one of your favorite expressions, and one of your dirty little secrets.
okay, all right. So where do we start? What's the first one again? I'm sorry.
One of your deepest thoughts.
Ooh, deepest thoughts. Okay. So I believe in God, right? I believe in the Bible. And I always think like, what happens if like we die and we go to heaven or afterlife, and like we were just like misunderstanding it. You know, like it was like a deeper, like not even like being funny, but like it was just like, you know, God is like, dang, like y'all just missed the point. You know, like y'all took all this, but you didn't take this where I said this, and it's just like, oh wow, we did miss it as, you know, humanity. No. Like I always think about it. Like, what happens if we
Excuse
got
me.
it? Yeah. What happens if we got it a little switched, a little twisted?
Well, what if that is? I mean, I can totally get you on that because that is a possibility.
Yeah. And like
You
my
know?
whole thing is like nobody knows whose religion is right until you die. Like you could believe it, you know, you can
Well,
have
now
faith.
check this out. This is my
Yeah.
thing. How about if we get, when I say get rid of religion, I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, get rid of the religious parts
Mm-hmm.
that we're being taught that keep
Mm-hmm.
us separated. You understand, from one another.
I feel that. I feel that.
Yeah, yeah, because
On divine.
then we would be doing what God said do. And like I said, you're playing your role with bringing them together,
Mm-hmm. I
bringing
mean,
people together.
I hope
Yeah,
at the end of the
yeah,
day, you know.
yeah.
Um, yeah, so what was the next one? It was
Your favorite expression. One of my
favorite
favorite expressions
expression.
is cool beans. So you can, yeah.
Oh, cool beans. Okay, so here's another
That's
plug.
my favorite. So when I say one of your favorite expressions, that's like a favorite expression of mine. So just
Mm-hmm.
so you know, like, but it could be anything. It could be a poem or
Mm-hmm.
whatever you want it to be.
Mine's literally right here. No problems. I don't want no problems. That's the story of my life.
That's
So
what's up.
yeah, man. Like, it doesn't have to be just like physical altercation. I don't want a flat tire. You know, I don't want no problems. I'm gonna speak that over me. You know, I don't want
Yes,
to. Yeah, yeah. I don't want no problems.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes. I totally agree with that. And I give up a dirty little secret.
Oh, dirty little secret. It's a lot. Okay, it's a lot. No, let me stop.
Yeah.
I don't know. Dirty little secret.
It could be something you did when you was little and didn't tell. You
No, I
got
mean,
kind of
like,
got away with it. It could be.
well, I'm a comedian. I've said probably everything, but okay,
Well,
a deep down.
we haven't heard everything.
Yeah. No. I got something deep.
Yeah.
On the East Coast, I dislike most East Coast poets, and I dislike most West Coast comedians. Don't know what it is. I get along with No, backwards. No. That's right. That's right. I don't like. I didn't get along with a lot of East Coast poets until Instagram and a lot of West Coast comedians until like last week. So yeah,
You said last week.
I'm so
Wow.
serious. Like there's a lot. Like I just, you know, I feel like it's very phony. I live on the West now, so like I feel like the comedy game is very phony.
Okay.
Definitely. Yeah.
Wow.
This whole fake it to make it, like that's heavy on the comedian side out here. And then poets on the East Coast just feel like they're God's gift to words. And I'm like, you, there were words before you were born, fam. Like you, okay, all right, you got it. You got it. Maybe you are. Maybe I'm wrong.
Wait, when you said that, this poem that I wrote, the first part of the first couple words came to my mind.
What is it? What is those words? That's something I probably never told anybody but my wife.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
That's funny. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Um, but that's crazy. So how do you deal with that though? The phoniness out there.
Just stay real. Like because when you're doing something that other people aren't, like you stick out. So with that, because I've had people tell me, "Oh, I love that you mix comedy with poetry," and then get around other people, and I hear through the grapevine that they'll be like, "Man, he's not a real comedian because he's got to use poetry to be funny," and I'm like, I don't have to use it. It's just something that I like to do. So, yeah, it's a lot of fakeness. And I'll just be like, all right, whatever. I don't have too many friends. I'm from the East Coast, still love me. Nah, I mean, like, it's not like I hate everybody. You know, I'm not saying that. I'm just
No,
saying like
no, no. You know
it's
what? I didn't even think
a bigger
hate.
mark. Yeah,
Yeah, hate is a strong word.
hate is a very strong word.
Uh,
It's
yeah, but so I didn't think you hated anyone.
okay, cool, cool.
Yeah, I didn't get that. I don't get that from you. That it's hate. It's just it's like disappointing.
Annoyance, yeah,
Yeah,
disappointing and
yeah,
annoyance. Yeah, it's
yeah.
like all right, yeah, we all do the same thing. Everybody does it to a
Exactly.
different level, and we're just trying to get to the next level. No matter what you're
Yeah,
doing, you're trying to
exactly.
stay creative and be, and get paid.
Right. And the deal is with doing things a little different. That's because you bringing all of you to that party. That's what I always say. It's funny because I before I started, speaking
Mhm.
or even writing poetry, um, I did motivational speaking, and uh, that was um, trying for me because uh, I was like, I had like four, I think 3 or 4 seminars, and the last one, only one person showed up, and I was like, okay, God, this is not for me. Well, I didn't know I had because I wasn't bringing me to the party. I
Mhm.
was just going on with the church, how the church said it should be, not who I am in presenting. Like now, I'm bring this is me.
Mhm.
You know
Yeah,
what I
that's
mean?
true. So I like that you
So
brought that up. I like that you brought that up. The church, right? Um,
mhm,
I left the church probably about 5 years ago, because I
mhm,
realized that you are the church. I always said like, hey, if you're going, why do you act the fool for 6 days and then try to be churchy on Sunday?
on Sunday.
And I'm like,
Mm,
well, why don't you be like that normally if you are a church? Like if you are the church, you should be set apart. And that's what after reading a little bit more, I was like, oh, that's what he's talking about. And he's like,
exactly.
if two or more are there, then I'm there. And I was like, oh,
Right.
okay, that makes sense.
And the real, you know what else is funny about the church?
Mhm.
Because in the Bible, Jesus said that they were supposed to basically, he said, raise them up, teach them, and then send them out 2 by 2. He never
Mhm.
said the two that went out should come back. So everybody's trying to stay inside the 4 walls instead of living their lives out here in the world.
Yeah, and being that beacon of light and that salt of the earth. Yeah. So,
Exactly.
oh, thanks, family. My boy Johnny.
Mhm. Hey, Johnny. Thank you for joining.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I like that.
Yeah. Gave my dirty little secret.
But it was good. You got the release, and
Yeah.
it was an exhale,
Hmm.
So, and that's cool, you know. And hopefully, like someone that is real, that has your mindset, might see this, and you guys can, hook up because it's always good to hang
You
out
could
with
be the
people with the
connector. Yeah, you're
same.
right. You're absolutely right.
Yes, So, because you shouldn't have to come all the way back over here to the East Coast, to bond and to vent and for somebody to understand you and where you're coming from. You should have friends,
Hmm.
out there, at least one other person.
Oh, no, 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 no. I have, some.
And I know you have, wait a minute, and I do
Yeah.
wait, I gotta give it up, honey, for your wife because she
Mhm.
holding it down with you. I love that.
Yeah.
When I see that on your thing. So congrats to her. Thank you, wifey. So
But yeah, the West Coast comedian thing. Johnny is a West Coast comedian, and he's one of my
mhm.
people. So
Oh,
it's
that's
not
what's up.
like I say.
That's what's up. I like that. I like that. Okay. Now, please give us another taste of Jokenword.
All right. So since we were talking about different types of poets, and Rose, hold on, let me find it.
Oh, did you freeze? Oh my goodness, you guys, he froze. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Might. Okay, you guys. Oh, there he is. Hold on. Yes. Let's see if he'll pop back in. Okay. Hold on, guys. Let me see. We can get Kellz back in here. One second. One second. Kellz, if you can hear me, exit. Okay, wait. Kellz, your picture is still stuck on the screen. You might have to exit all the way out and then come back in. You guys, thank you for your patience. Yes, he had to exit all the way out. Wait a minute, let me send him an invite right again. Why his name is not coming out either? You guys, give me, oh, yep, give me a second. Even, okay, there he is. Okay. Kellz, I accepted your invite. So
Sorry about that.
there you are.
All right, we're
Oh,
back.
I was like, no,
I
the
know.
screen froze.
All right, so Summer Rose had said it. We need that Jokenword. Yeah, I got you, brother. So, yeah, Summer Rose had said it. Like poets also have happy poems. They do, but they don't win slams. And I was trying to win a slam my whole career, and it just wasn't happening. So I had to write the most tragic poem I could.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and this poem is called Horoscope. All right. So, if you hear your horoscope, I need you to drop your, your little symbol or whatever, or the little snap emoji. That'd be fun. So yeah,
Yeah,
here we
send
go.
up some hearts, guys.
Yeah, so we'll do that. Horoscope. Here we go. Still had to make the pause. All right. I graduated, but I was congratulated with a bag of scorn. They said, of course, they would cap a corn. A query is a question. Question. Why did I let my exes tear my heart into Pisces? It was irregular. My trachea wouldn't let air ease words. Oh, Aries. Words tore us. She had sex with my brother, so now it feels like I got a gem, and why lie? If you got a penny for this thought, to put it in this can, sir, what is the answer? When X's lead O's in your heart the size of darts, I was the virgin at the time, so she let the ver go. When I ran into my brother, I said, Lee, bro, what do y'all know about going to Chick-fil-A and forgetting that it's Sunday? Oh, that's tragic. And then you are forced to eat at Subway. That's nasty. Do you know how it feels to eat a torpedo full of tears? It feels like a Scorpio yelling, get over here. I swear, I'm not trying to act hard, but last week, I lost my SAG card. Horoscope. My tragic poem, y'all. So the funny thing about that, one time I did that poem and I borderline made myself cry while doing it, and I was like, "Dag, I wish
Oh,
I could do that every time, but I just can't. I can't make
now
myself."
that's when you're healed now.
I know, man. I was like, "Dag, man, I need
Once you
that
get
hurt."
healed from a thing, you be trying to. It's like, no, it's not working.
No.
I'm like, okay. Okay, tell me, what would you say to the youth looking to come into the industry?
Oh, push that pen. Keep writing, keep working, stay humble, stay hungry. That's it, man.
Like,
There's no.
say that slower.
Okay, I got you. It used to be a poem. That's why I said it faster. But keep writing, keep working, stay humble, stay hungry, and if there's no shortcut, that's just it. I said, push that pen.
I'm glad you said that because it really isn't no shortcut.
None.
It's like you gotta go through the process, no matter how talented, how gifted, how fly, how beautiful.
Mm-hmm. How many followers? All that.
That's what's up. I like that. Now, please, before you leave the platform, I do want one more poem, a joke, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to give us. We want it.
I was gonna let y'all pick. Okay. So.
Okay, audience, please tell him what you would like.
Mm-hmm. Imagine there's like a little bubble right here for each one. So we could either do part 2 of fast food, or we could talk. I call it lactose and turbulence. That's what it's called, lactose and
Oh
turbulence.
my God, that doesn't even sound. That sounds bubbly.
It is. Yeah. Which
Come
one?
on, guys, what you want to hear? Because if he picks, we might get bubbly.
Hey.
Mm.
All right. Since everybody's being shy, I'll let you pick a number, 1 through 60.
I'm picking a number.
Mm-hmm.
50.
50. Okay. This is another true story. So instead of lactose and turbulence, we'll talk about this one. And this really happened. All right, cool. So he wanted to hear fast food part 2. All right, we did have somebody. Okay. I kind of feel like doing that instead of leaving on that note. Here we go. So fast food part 2.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. I was on my way to Pasadena with this light-skinned chick that could pass Virginia. She was so bad I had to let my pastor meet her. But this sinner buns. We was over before we begun. We had bad vibes, but I loved her like bag fries. She was my sky until I caught her preoccupied with 5 guys. I know. We began our bouts with screams and shouts about all the guys she let go in and out. I can't believe her. I caught this little skeezer texting Little Caesars that she was hot and ready like a piece of pizza. I wanted her to stop it, but I couldn't get her off of Johnny's rocket. So like food, at the end of the night, we got a scrap. And Roy, Roger that. She let him get the cat and the Dodger cap. Oh, get the strap. He's only 50 cents. I'm on the dollar menu. Speaking of money getting spat. She's a gold digger that settled for Long John Silver. I even caught her in churches with Jack in the Box, but this was no confessional. She was a professional. Baker, sicker than swine, even bacon ate her. She gave me a crappy feel, played me out like a Happy Meal. I want her, but I don't want to feud. Hold on. Let me answer my phone first. Maybe not, because y'all know I got my own dirt. In fact, I'm a Big Mac. Got back with Wendy's and Cinnabon. I sent her hard-coded in December. It was tragic. I placed her gold, and she's more nickel. This was Vlasic, just another bird holding my pickle. See, of course, we had a special sauce, but we started beefing when I found sesame seeds in a bun. Son, let us talk about our onion. It had me cheesy. I told y'all, I'm a Big Mac. But Wendy's, She got big. Wait, hold up. Shorty got thicker than a milkshake. How's she keeping all of that intact, calling herself a snack when she's more of a munchy meal? And this was something real. Shallow how I grilled her so much she might have gained a quarter pound. After all of the lies, I had to apologize because things were about to get greasier than a pile of fries. I said, yo, you remember Auntie Ann the cougar, whose flexibility was super until she had Carl's Jr., which brings me back to you and how I never lose you. She said she could hardly disregard me for giving hard D's to her little sister RB, but she was hardly sorry for stepping with the Burger King, and this gave me a nervous ring. She said you was all up in Cinnabons, just worried about getting some. That she didn't realize when I left you for a chick, Cinna was the one. She said, don't lie. hmm One day I chased you down the subway. Y'all have no angles. Y'all got the dancing like Bojangles. Oh, I wanted the Popeyes. I was so livid. What was going through my biscuit? My main chick found my side chick and tendered my love away. The ender, I wiped two sides. All because I wanted to slide with some $5 boxes. Life must stop because this food can damn you. All because you wanted a free sample. Have some dietary restrictions and stop the destructive living. You'll end up in the past too because you didn't. I've eaten that fast food part two.
Oh my goodness, I love it. I love it. I love
Appreciate it.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. And thank you for coming on the show tonight. It has definitely been hilarious and a delight. And we got to know some things about you. Yes, and we wish you much success. Wait, tell the people you have a show. You're going on tour.
Kinda. I was gonna say, do I have time for one more? Because this will give you.
Oh yes, please.
All right, cool.
Yes,
So,
yes.
I'll speak to that point because I was gonna give you the number you said. So I'm gonna talk and then I'm gonna go straight into the poem without explaining what the poem's about. So yeah, man. I got a couple shows in Sacramento. Then I'm going down to Phoenix, Arizona, late April. After that, I got Florida in May, and then Washington State in June. So a couple of stops. It's gonna be fun. Yeah.
That's what's up. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Just trust the process. Just keep following it. But yeah, man. I remember when I couldn't travel like this. I used to be an AT&T store manager, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like I loved and hated that job at the same time, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I always say there's two types of customers. There's here and nows, now and laters, you know? You know what now and laters are. They get mad, they write a review. Here and nows, they get mad, and me being the manager, they wanted to talk to you. So one time we had a here and now situation that went bad. The guy came in the store and wanted to speak to the manager, and he wanted the manager and everybody else in the store to get on the ground because we got robbed. And all I could think was, I need a drink because he had a couple shock tops loaded inside of a Four Loco. He raised the toast and said, stare at the wall or you will catch a shot of Fireball. Plain and simple. I don't need no shots aimed at my Shirley Temple. He said, well, don't let a heroic thought enter you. I said, sir, rock on. I'm dark. You bear arms. This Budweiser. He said, well, where's the tracker phones? I'm like, tracker phones? That egg. It's like criminals getting cold with the crime. I'm over it this time. It's like every time a store gets robbed, a Corona gets its line. Backtrack. While walking to the back, a lean senorita, sweeter than a margarita, walked in. And I forgot I wasn't supposed to be talking. Because when he went to go get her, I whispered in his ear, bro, liquor. She was so sexy. Those Ecky stayed thirsty, my friends. On a scale from 1 to 10, she was a 99. Bananas. But his man's walked in with that Alabama slammer, and he was supposed to keep watch. This man turned up a notch. He reached for his crotch, grabbed some tape, but it wasn't scotch. I'm like, yo, why is he mad, dog? Man, his enemy, his energy is like he's tipsy off the Hennessy. Ain't no back out acting whiskey. This ain't Tennessee. He's like, look, Red, always has this tendency. I was like, well, inside Red's apple must be an angry orchid. He said, nobody move or kid around. Just lay on the ground and don't make a sound. I said, cool. Because looking at my tab, I can't afford to catch a round. Then this white Russian snaps. She's like, I just had surgery. I'm like, in the middle of this burglary, you complaining about a surgery? You better hit the ground with the urgency before you get popped and that champagne put you back in the emergency. This situation just got very scary. I'm like, you about to be bloody, Mary. These robbers are off the handle. They were Jack Daniels. But they didn't care. They told her to sit in the chair because this was the end of our scare. And after they were done, grabbing their phones and a gun, this lady starts flapping her gums. She's like, your core is light. What type of manager are you? I'm like, what did Rose say? Oh, she must be inebriated. Like our lives were almost abbreviated. I was like, how could you be such a jackass? Go back to Moscow, mule. I was like, look, I was feeling reckless with the speech. I lost my cool like having sex on the beach. I was like, look, I got 2 kids and they don't need to be orphans. Yes, I'm the captain, but they had more guns. After all this, can you believe that these alcoholics remained anonymous? Alcoholics Anonymous. That was the poem you asked for, so yeah.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Do you have a book out?
Yeah, so
You said
the Art of Jokenword on Amazon. Yeah, available. I know the gun and all that alcohol, that yeah.
Now, you have a book. Did you say you also have an album out?
Yeah, so I
Or a
have
CD?
I have a
Tell the
comedy.
people where they can find that at also.
I got you. Yeah, so I got a comedy album entitled "What Happened to Kellz." So it answers a lot of the questions like a lot of people were, asking, like, what's it like going from New Jersey to LA? What's it like being a poet, doing stand up? So there's that album, and then there's also another album which is available only on Apple, Spotify, and all the streaming platforms. It's called The Funniest Poet Alive, and it's just live poems of Jokenword. So like you hear the crowd and things of that nature.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, congratulations. And thank you again. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a taste of Lavina, Poetic, Empress, coming at you with a taste of Kellz, Jokenword. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. And please, if you want to say good night to anyone in the chat before you go, you're more than welcome to.
Oh my God, Augustus. It's been a while since I've seen him. He was on like all my Zoom, my Zoom Jokenword shows with the comedy and poetry. Just watching, being a spectator. So I appreciate the support, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, thank you again. You can hit the X button and we will see you on the road. So who knows? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining this Tasty Tuesday evening. We will see you next Tuesday for a taste of Lavina, Poetic, Empress, and I'm coming at you. Thank you all for joining. I will see you next Tuesday at 10 p.m. Thank you.